Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Why would the chief of staff, the highest military officer in Poland, meet with the highest officer, chief of staff in Ukraine? Do you think they meet to play ping pong, to have a schnapps, vodka? Why do you think they meet? The military chief with the military chief of another state. Do you think they talk about, especially under the circumstances we are in Ukraine? Do you think they meet to, I don't know, talk about the ladies of the night and whatever they did regarding that issue? Well, no. I think they discuss strategy. Am I crazy to believe that? Is that a or maybe that's what it is. It's like you have two tennis guys playing, meeting on a, I don't know, tennis court. Let's say Federer with, I don't know, Nadal or Djokovic. They meet on the tennis court. What do you think they meet over there for? To play chess? So, this article comes from the New Voice of Ukraine, December 21st, 2022. Polish chief of the general staff meets with Zaluzny in Ukraine. Zaluzny is the guy. And here are the happy guys until the guy in the green. Come on, people. The guy in the green will start asking the guy on this guy, okay, will ask for territories from the other guy. Then you're gonna see how not smiling they will be. But it's not gonna happen. Okay, wait for it. You know how it is gonna happen? When the Russians are gonna come brum 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 towards Kiev, they will say, you know what? The Poles. How about we take the area that was given to you and we incorporate it temporarily in Poland. Therefore the evil Russians cannot access it, because if they try to access it, it's going to be dealing with NATO. Right, Daddy? You're goddamn right. Alright, so I know it's just stupid talk, too much wine, right? So, Polish Chief of the General Staff of the Armed Forces, General Rajmund what the hell is that? Is that a Polish name? Hey, my Polish friends, I don't think I have many of you, because I've been saying some things that were not welcomed in the community. Rajmund, is that a Jewish name? Or what is it? Is it an Arab name? Rajmund. It's R-A-J M-U-N-D. I never saw this. And the last name is Andrzejczak. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna call him Rajmund, is easier. Has come with a visit to Ukraine, where he met Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Valery Zaluzny, on December 21st. Today, Zaluzny confirmed the messaging on Telegram. Confirmed the meeting, on Telegram. And I'm quoting, "What an honor to greet the Polish Chief of the General Staff of the Armed Forces and a personal friend of mine," Rajmund A. Zaluzny wrote. My friends, I will tell you this. I was very, very, very close with Ukrainian people in Romania. All right? Very close. And they shared with me certain kind of nations they really could not fucking stand. And the first one was the Russian pigs and the Polish pigs. They were the Russian pigs and the Polish pigs. There's nobody else that they hated more than these two kind of nations. And this, it was not only one person who told me that. Ukrainian, from Ukraine. Right? So when I hear this, it's like, okay, yeah, my friend, from the back, or right in the middle of the eyes. What an honor. Okay, he called this visit an opportunity. Maybe things changed, because history changed. They hated one another because of what happened in the past, not because what is in currently. I visited Poland on 2 occasions. I think 2 occasions. I went through Warsaw and so on. When I went one time to the European Championships in Lithuania, to participate there, representing Romania, and then the other time was with my family in Krakow. All right, not in Warsaw, in Krakow. So I didn't have a good experience with the Poles once they knew I was Romanian, but I didn't give a fuck anyway. Fuck you. You don't like me, I don't like you, let's move on. But I think it's from individual to individual. Because you can find a good Polish person, you can find an asshole. You can find a good Romanian one, you can find a Romanian, which is the same thing as an asshole. So anyway, let's move on. He called this visit an opportunity to frankly discuss the security situation and scenarios of its development in the region. And I'm quoting, "I'm grateful that Ukraine wasn't left alone to resist Russian armed aggression. This is largely the merit of our Polish brothers," Zaluzny said. Can you feel the love? Yes. Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine thanked the Polish general for international support that includes weapons, military equipment, ammunition, etc. Forces? Because the Russians say there are Polish troops in Ukraine. Is it true, Zaluzny? Anyway, they could be. Who cares? Zaluzny's staffers deny planning to replace Zaluzny as commander-in-chief. He will be replaced. He will be replaced. But give it some time, about 3, 4, 5 days. And I'm quoting, "I appreciate the opportunity to train our troops in Poland. At the same time, we implement strategic steps towards transition to the NATO heavy weapons usage in Ukraine. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Poland for the statement and rehabilitation of wounded Ukrainian soldiers," Zaluzny said. That's good. On December 13, the Polish government spokesman Petr Müller, that's a Deutsche Name, that's a German name, Müller, M-U, 2 little dots on top of U, it's L-L-E-R, Müller. What's going on, Petr? Petr Müller, are you under German's jurisdiction again? Confirmed that Warsaw wouldn't return to the same relations with Russia as they were before the war. They were shitty anyway. I don't think the Russians will return to that bullshit before. Anyway, you see, Poles play the victim here, and I'm picking on the Poles again because they think they have not done anything wrong to harm the Russians ever. Where in fact history, just click a few clicks, click clock, okay, shows that there was bullshit on both directions. The Russians, the Poles with the Lithuanians, remember that one? Yeah, okay, good. And then all that, the Poles with the Germans against Czechoslovakia, remember that one? No, you don't. I know you don't like it, but I remind you, the pact between Poland and the Nazis, Germany, remember that one? And when the German's army invaded Sudetenland and they took all Czechoslovakia, what did Poland do? Do you remember? Did they teach you in school? Hey, did they teach you? No, probably not. They took over, they invaded and took over Czechoslovakia's territory that belonged to them. So be careful, Ukraine. Remember, that happened. That happened. Do you think they will not do it again? Why is that? Because they shaved their mustache? Anyway, these guys are together as long as the interest dictates. They're not friends. Nobody's anybody's friends. Just put it this way. Romania is not US's friends. US is not Romania's friends. Romania uses Romania. United States uses Romania as a whore. Okay? And Romania likes because he receives money when she's whenever. Okay? The same with Poland. Poland is not US's friend. Uses US for the European Union and everybody else to bark at Russia. It would be Poland against Russia. Poland will be wiped. Correct? I know. The national pride would not allow you to say that. But in reality, if the Russians would be against Poland alone, Poland would be, all right, as Romania, as Hungary, one-on-one. We have to agree with that, okay? Don't give me Ukraine, because Ukraine is helped by you, okay? So it's not Russia against Ukraine here. Ukraine is just a battlefield, and the people that are going to die for those guys' interests. What I'm trying to say here in this article is that these weasels are supposedly together, and I will not be surprised as to happen what I said will happen. When the Russians, is about when, not if, when the Russians will, I almost guarantee you, I'm 99% certain, that the Poles will say, hey, we're going to help you, Ukraine. You know how? We're going to get that portion. And then they can't attack that. And then we're going to give it back. Never guaranteed. Don't believe me? Cheers. Rok. Na zdrowie, or whatever. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart. What do you think these guys talked about there? The chief of staff. They talked about what? Or they talked about armies and weapons and that. Please. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.